Good morning. I activated Face Track on the Pocket 3 because the last time it was focusing on the faucet. And let me just talk to you while I make my breakfast. And today's video is somewhat of, I'm just giving you what's in my head at the moment. And it's kind of, if I would put a topic or a headline over this video, it would probably be why I enjoy these videos, these vlogs so much. And not necessarily for the reason that I already mentioned, which is the simplicity and therefore giving some authenticity to the videos. But there is something that I realized and that I noticed with the videos on my main channel and with being on YouTube overall. Oh, by the way, don't mind this mess. This is all for Woody's breakfast as well. He is getting his breakfast after I do. So there is already some preparation for him here. Anyways, what I noticed, and please take this all with a grain of salt and not necessarily with this being some analytics and some hard facts or anything. This is just something that I noticed and that, is somewhat making me a little bit frustrated. So first and foremost, I need to say I love my main channel. I started loving this channel as well, and I enjoy making videos on this channel, but I also love making reviews on my main channel because I can get so creative with the B-roll shots. I test all of the items thoroughly, and then when I edit and create these review videos and upload them, they have become so much longer because I enjoy making these review videos, especially because of the DJI Pocket 3 so much, because I can film basically wherever I am. And that makes the creation of these review videos and also these vlogs so enjoyable. Let me just shake this real quick. This probably looks really weird on video, but hey, that's that's just how it is. You need to shake this stuff. Where was I? I like making those videos, creating these review videos in a very creative way. And then once I upload the video, I really enjoy being in the comment section, answering your questions about the bag or anything else. That is so enjoyable to me. However, what I notice is, first, people ask for reviews. I'm in the bag space. I review bags, and I've heard a lot of voices that were kind of complaining, or not a lot of voices, some voices that were complaining, oh, these bag reviewers only review specific bags of specific brands, and I'm kind of getting sick of just watching those videos. We want videos of bags that aren't that well known. I have made 3 videos now of bags that people, from what I can tell, don't really know. All of these videos, in comparison to my other videos, tanked completely. Then, next up, I structure my reviews in a way where I like to nitpick. Not necessarily I like to, but I see a huge benefit for the viewers to see predominantly the negatives of an item, even if they're very nitpicking. Because just if one negative or drawback does not apply to me, it could still apply to a different person. Therefore, I rather nitpick and cover all of the potential negatives, so everyone can evaluate if that negative, that drawback, or that flaw applies to that person, to their use case, and then make a buying decision on that. What I noticed is sometimes there are people who defend their purchase to the death. Fortunately, it's not that big of a deal on my channel or in the back world, but sometimes they say, oh, why do you comment on that? That is so stupid. I've never had happened that to me. That's understandable, but that's exactly what I'm saying, is just because this doesn't apply to you, it might apply to someone else. And criticizing me for mentioning a potential downside just because it doesn't apply to you, I still want to mention it. And I also see that in, for example, iPhone versus Android. People are so defensive about their purchase that they do not want to see potential trade-offs of what they own, but don't realize that that could still be a trade-off for someone else. So that's the second thing. The next thing that I noticed with being a reviewer is, or a content creator overall, I noticed that, and this brings us now to the point why I really enjoy these videos. The space on YouTube really benefits the people who, or not the people, benefits the content that kind of encourages consumerism or encourages buying something. And you really see that when there is a video that is really promoting something, you somehow see it in the view count and in the feedbacks to some degree, how much people rather gravitate to watching that piece of content instead of content that potentially is a little bit more critical. Why do I say that? I think the best example is, and I watch that channel a lot, don't get me wrong, Unbox Therapy. For me, in the past, I don't watch him anymore, and I've seen that he had some controversies in the past. I didn't follow that. I cannot comment on it, but I want to give that channel as a pure example. Unbox Therapy was able to gain so much views and subscribers over a very short period of time. But just like the name implies, it was just about unboxing items. From what I was able to tell when I watched him and when I subscribed to his channel. Let me drink something real quick because I feel my mouth getting dry. Let me get a napkin so this protein shake is not like disgustingly on my lips when I'm talking to you. Unbox Therapy, when I was subscribed to him, and I subscribed to him when he was like below 1 million or something. He grew so quickly and he only unboxed things. And he didn't really create a review. Now, also looking at my channel, I see all of my EDC roundup videos where I basically showcase everything that I carry on a daily basis, and I switch around each month. I test them, I give you negatives, but I noticed that with these roundup videos, where basically in air quotes and in to exaggerate, I only in air quotes list items that people could buy and what could be their next purchase, is those videos gain so much more views than my reviews. And I honestly don't know really why, which then again, as I said, take this with a grain of salt. These are not facts, but it feels to me that the audience is more inclined to watch a video when it's only about what could I get next. For example, also with camera channels, what's in my bag videos, they're very popular. Or camera reviews of cameras that are very popular. I mean, yeah, if you get a popular camera, make a video about that, people will watch that. But what I want to say is where this feeling comes out, and why I say with what's in my bag videos, for example, with camera channels, you see the view count on those videos so much, and those specifically aren't reviews. They don't cover the negatives or the positives. They basically just give you a list of items that you potentially could buy to get into your camera bags. And now getting to the point that I want to say is, I feel like these product-focused videos, be it review videos, be it roundups of items that you currently enjoy, everyday carry videos telling people, oh, this is what I carry on a daily basis and that is why I enjoy it so much. So not necessarily giving you a detailed negative perspective on that, are much more popular and enjoyable for people. Also for me, I love watching EDC videos. So I'm not criticizing anyone because I like them as well. But this brings me to the point why these videos are somewhat in a piece of the machine. And you have to make those videos that cater to consumerism. And again, I'm the same. I like to watch videos where I can kind of see what to buy next. But it's a grind. It's a grind, and it's not as enjoyable to me as making detailed reviews, analyzing a product and then telling you what might be wrong with that item and why I potentially still would recommend that item. But those videos don't get any views. And apparently not that many people like to watch them anymore. So that's something where I've kind of felt like, I put so much work into these videos and they only get like comparatively low views than other videos in the bag world or on my channel. And that is somewhat frustrating. Which brings me to this channel. I don't get any views on this. All of you, I can only repeat myself. Those 20 or 30 people who watch these videos on a regular basis, you are amazing. I really enjoy that. And this gives me so much more joy because I feel like, and that's just my perception, I feel like although only 20 people are watching and I don't have a comparison on my channel, you know, I don't see this video performing with 1,000 views and then suddenly another video performing just with 20 views. That would bum me out. But right now I'm at a level where every video gets the same amount of views and I get the feeling that these are quality views. You watch these regularly, although in air quotes there are only 20 people. I feel like there are 20 people who really enjoy watching these. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you hate watch these videos. I don't know. I don't know. But it's so enjoyable. It feels so honest and it feels so. It feels, although I'm just talking, feels like a dialogue in a way because you also comment and then we can kind of talk about this. And this feels. I don't know what the real word, what the right word is, but it's somewhat different. There's. Okay. That was my wife coming. So let's just wrap this up. It feels very enjoyable and I noticed that these videos are not product focused. They are focused on creating, on giving out knowledge and also about me as a person in a way. Not yet 100% because these are not like lifestyle vlogs, but I feel like they give a little bit more personality, authenticity, and yeah. Again, I love these vlogs. Thanks to all of you watching these. And if you want to see the video where I kind of talked about a brand attacking me, which also caused this train of thought, watch the video up here and YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. And Woody now gets his breakfast as well.